Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Back into the middle. Up he goes! Goal! There is the breakthrough! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication. Sonkrasin. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good spread. He's played him through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looks to the other side. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dink through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that has been knocked clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's found a way past. Strong running down that left flank. That's tidy. Half an hour played now. And he's in on big chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's a little off target. And that could set him on his way. Decent hit! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played. Could move up a gear here. Oh, delightful ball. They're urging him to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's clever. Danger averted for now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has crossed into the middle, and that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's ball. Played back in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Here's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Chance! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Zivkovic. Nice sequence of pass. Zivkovic! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. That's going to go a long way.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Sokrasin. Oh, that's well spotted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's headed upfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Sokrasin. Has a look and place it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No, that was never going to make it. Chance here to counter. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And through to the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? Now that's well seen too.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nice ball and he might be in. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substitution on the field. Number 50.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 86.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Number 11.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time.
Number 19. Number 95. Substitutions taking place. There will be 1 minute added time.
And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's being shifted off it. Sonkrasin. Oh, super find. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now that's well seen too. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. Sonkrasin. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Throw it. He is just caressing the ball. Hangs one in. Cleared away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And the counter is on. Zivkovic. He's had a hit! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rihairo Zivkovic chasing after it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries to get it clear. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes, there's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rihairo Zivkovic is herring after that one.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Always onto this. There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he put it away? No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
1 minute added time.
Well read, nice interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
That looks a good ball through. Driving forward. In comes the cross. And he can clear it away. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, this is a great position. He's had a shot. It's a goal. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now he's off and running.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's played forward, and he was quick to react. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Just eases him off the ball. Looking tidy in possession here.
Good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Stood up well to him there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
What a save! Terrific reactions! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Oh, what a ball! Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Good read, needed to be.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he has been fouled there. The pass has gone astray. Passing nice and neat. Has a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's having a go! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 up and very... And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And another
So
fantastic
Jim, how do
win
you
for the
reflect
boys
on what
today.
we've seen?
Thank you
Well,
very
Peter,
much for
I
your
really
support.
couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Shot a goal! And it's played forward. Sokrasin. Zivkovic. No way through. Real chance! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spread neatly.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. This is the time you need that pace.
Forwards and with intent, and he's picked out the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Still goalless. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Chance to shoot now. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's in! He's got the shot away! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter.
Can he put it away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mihailo Zivkovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is a brilliant interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super ball. He's had a hit! And one more try!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Half-time getting close now. And he's cut it out. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball
There
was
will be
kicked,
1
and
minute added
I still
time.
haven't moved.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Sonkrasin. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played right into his path. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's tidy. It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Almost an hour gone. And he has been fouled there. Oh, super find. Oh, well played, well played. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Ball is over the line.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Stood up well to him there. Somprasin.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
It's Zivkovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes
Number
on
86.
both sides, actually.
Number 2. Coming on the field. Number 14. Number 19. Number 10. Substitutions taking place.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, they've got it again. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he gets rid in a hurry. This is promising. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Dang. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's neat.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
I think we're just about done here. Zivkovic.
Has been indicated.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're quick to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's lofted through here. Cleared away. Strong running down that left flank. He's had it taken off him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's a decent clearance. Songkrasin. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Neither side especially adventurous early on. Songkrasin. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't...
Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's gone looking for safety. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Very nicely done. Gets good distance on it. And we have our very first corner. There's the clearance. Some really good ball movement. And the counter is on. Gets his pass away. He's found a way through. Rihairo Zivkovic is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? And he's done it! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Goalkeeper's ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great ball, and he's in here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a little off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs.
But that won't shake
And the
our
half-time
spirits,
score,
will it?
1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Here we
Coming
go
on the
again.
field is number
Well, if you're
14.
ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Swung over. It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now. A real chance! And again! And it's been taken short. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. So what can they make of this? Spread neatly. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. No, again there's no way through.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Just about up to the hour now. Lovely ball and a real decent hit! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have ourselves a real game here. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's lost his man here. There's the shot! That's really well cleared. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Zivkovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass...
Has a go! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! Loose, and it's come back out to him. And he's following up! And he's there to clear it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he spark a counter here? Could try cutting inside
here. That was lovely, that.
Terrific header, in for the pieces. Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
4 added minutes has been
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Sonkrasin. And it's Zivkovic. Zivkovic. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Unlucky lads.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride.
Big chance!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here?
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner.
Has a go! He's scored!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Oh, shooting chance!
Showing good feet.
Climbs up big! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time!
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfect.
Now the finish! And one more try! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Zivkovic. Take back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He's gone for goal.
And the ball's come loose here.
Big header! Off the post!
Minutes gone. Look at the space here. Zivkovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Real chance here. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's been picked out. Very nicely done. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the finish! Now, how often do you see that?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Zivkovic. He's going for goal! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
There's the shot! No, not quite.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
And here's Zivkovic. And that's played in low. This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. In with the challenge. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Down, but we're far from out.
Peter,
Now, let's
do
all
I
rally
really need to
behind the
say
boys and
anything,
show them
or
a bit
can
of
I simply
support?
refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the second half gets underway. Defending was strong and firm.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chance to hits one! Sticks it away! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, well played, well played. Gets good distance on it. And here's Zivkovic. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And has a shot!
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And here's Zivkovic. And the shot! And that is faded wide.
Well, that's why we all say Indecision is fatal.
Great chance!
The attendance for this match was 29,514. Substitution on the field.
It's their second
86.
corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 15. Substitution.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. Songkrasin.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thinks one through. Songkrasin. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Songkrasin.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, played right into his path. Rihairo Zivkovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the hit!
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Great pressure, plenty of it. That's really well manoeuvred.
Can he finish?
Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
gone forward. Oh, there's a probing ball.
There will be 3
Board shows
minutes
there will
added
be
time.
3 extra minutes. So what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Unlucky lads. Let's
How
hope
would you
for
sum
better
up what
luck
we've
next
witnessed,
time.
Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And As you can see, we've already started here. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Quarter of an hour played. No, that's been intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Fiddles it through. He gets big. He's scored! The breakthrough strike.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cross to the back post. And he's there to clear it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Songkrasin. Some resolute defending there. Works it forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foot in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
There's the shot!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Songkrasin, Zivkovic. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Nicely weighted ball. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's looking to set free a runner. And it's Zivkovic. That's really well cleared. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's had a hit! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now here's the delivery. Punched away. He's a sharp little ball here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Zivkovic. Keeper's ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played him through. He's in here. He's had a shot. He has done it. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Sonkrasin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball out wide. Nice control. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dink through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they...
Hits one! Yes! And they are cruising away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's headed upfield. And they can counter here. Front-footed pressing going on here. Succumbs to the pressure. Zivkovic.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And the shot! No mistake!
Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Shifted upfield. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Deftly away. And here's Zivkovic. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Chanatip. Coming on the field. Number
5 minutes left on the clock.
Number 15.
Take back.
Not a lot more he could do.
Tries a shot! They've done it! They're back within reach!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. He is through here. Chance! And with that, the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
We advise that anybody looking
Your final
to book
thoughts, Jim?
tickets
Well, the
in
look on the
advance,
manager's
please visit
face
the ticket
says it
office
all.
for
He
information.
knows...